Showbiz Premier League.
Gee, welcome back. We are talking about Bruce Lee in Celebrity Focus today. Now, we mentioned that Bruce Lee moved to the United States after a troubled time in Hong Kong. In the United States, he went to university, and in university, he met the love of his life, Linda, जिनके साथ उनकी बाद में शादी भी हुई, and he spent the rest of his life with. Now, Bruce Lee during this time was concentrating a lot on his physical aspect, on the fighting arts, like martial arts, like taekwondo, like kung fu, like karate. हालांकि eventually ये जो सारे forms of fighting है, इसको उन्होंने disregard किया और उन्होंने अपना एक नया style introduce किया. In 1964, Bruce Lee was invited to the Long Beach Karate Championships, जहां उन्होंने कुछ demonstrations दी. And this was for the first time कि दुनिया ने ऐसी कोई चीज देखी थी. Basically, उन्होंने एक चीज की बात की, which was the 1-inch punch. यानी कि basically उन्होंने अपनी fist रखी हुई है 1 inch away अपने opponent से. And इतनी force को energy channel करते हैं into his punch कि once he punches from 1 inch away, तो बंदा वो दूर जाके गिरता है. इसके साथ साथ he gave another demonstration and Bruce Lee was so fast. If you think Muhammad Ali was fast, hey, think again. Bruce Lee ने एक demonstration दी where उन्होंने एक जो champion थे कराटे के at that time in Long Beach, उनके साथ opponent में आए और उन्होंने कहा कि भाई मैं कोशिश करूंगा to punch straight in your face. मैं आपके सामने खड़ा हूं and I will punch straight in your face. और अगर आपसे हो सके तो आप मुझे ब्लॉक करो. उन्होंने 8 बार he punched him straight in the face, मुंह के बिल्कुल पास लाके रोक लिया और उन 8 बारों में से एक बार भी जो चैंपियन है वो उनका पंच नहीं रोक सका. बेसिकली ब्रूस ली ने कहा था कि बी वाटर माय फ्रेंड, यानी कि पानी को आप बोतल में डालें तो बोतल की शक्ल इख्तियार कर जाता है, वाज में वाज की शक्ल इख्तियार कर जाता है. तो देयरफॉर आपको जो करना पड़े एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम, दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू बी. A lot of people are just actors अगर उनकी acting capabilities के बारे में बात करें, but Bruce Lee in fact was a philosopher and a teacher and he practiced what he preached. आपको मैं कुछ facts mention करना चाहूंगा which are absolutely insane. 3 foot से Bruce Lee की striking power थी in 500ths of a second, यानी 1/500 of a second. इसके साथ साथ एक speed demonstration में basically उन्होंने एक काम किया कि एक बंदे ने जो कि कराटे का चैंपियन था, उसने उसकी हथेली पर एक कॉइन रखा. He took the coin from his hand और उसकी हथेली पर एक और कॉइन रखा इससे पहले कि वो इंसान अपनी हथेली बंद कर सकता था. Which is not almost human. This is like science fiction. He could do push-ups on the ground with just his thumb and his index finger. Again, absolutely ridiculous. Bruce Lee, in fact, got his break on TV from the Green Hornet. आहिस्ता साथ साथ डायरेक्टर्स ने देखा his capabilities to perform in a movie and eventually got parts in movies. Some of his bigger movies include The Game of Death, Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. और इन तीनों में बहुत major fight sequences हैं. यहाँ तक कि at times जो extras होते थे movies में, जो कि उनके साथ रखे जाते थे उनसे fight करने के लिए, सारी fight choreographed होती थी क्योंकि ये कैमरे पर आ रही है. But in fact, some of those extras were so sick and tired of Bruce Lee. उन्होंने क्या किया कि उन्होंने ओपन चैलेंज कर दिया उस वक्त शूटिंग के दौरान कि भैया लड़ो, forget the choreography, let's fight mano a mano. But regardless of that, Bruce Lee never lost a fight. यहां तक कि एक शख्स उनके घर में रात के वक्त घुस गया और किशोरी कोई नहीं करनी थी, वो सीधा ब्रूस ली के बेडरूम में गया, उसने कहा कि भाई मैं आपको चैलेंज करता हूं. ब्रूस ली की हट गई. It is said, लोग कहते हैं कि the strongest kick he ever gave was to that man. क्योंकि यार ऑब्वियसली यार मैं सो रहा हूं, आप मेरे कमरे में आके मुझे ओपन फाइट में चैलेंज कर दो, ये तो कोई बात नहीं हुई ना. Let's show you a clip from one of his fight sequences, and this clip with Chuck Norris on YouTube as well has millions of views. Now, as for Bruce Lee's death, ये बात काफी debated है. A lot of people say कि भाई उनकी जो wife है उन्होंने poison किया उन्होंने. But this is not established क्योंकि he was not feeling well और जब वो अपने कमरे में गए थे सोने and he couldn't wake up from that. A lot of people say कि एक Lee family का एक curse है क्योंकि he died in a really funny way, in a weird way. और साथ उनके जो साहबजादे थे Brandon Lee, he also died in the middle of a shoot. But regardless, with all the t-shirts, with all the posters, with all the karate, and wow, Bruce Lee has left us with, we're going to remember this man forever. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrity on focus today, the late, the great Bruce Lee.
Back to the future.
वक्त तो चला है कि हम बढ़े towards our segment called Back to the Future. और आज जिस साल के बारे में हम आपको बताने जा रहे हैं, that is my favorite year of all time. हालांकि I wasn't even born. 1969. Ladies and gentlemen, 1969 was the year जब Sesame Street, जो children's program है, first came into being. 1969 was the year जब के कहते हैं कि नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग stepped on the moon. But people are still not sure कि वो वाकई चांद पे गए थे या उन्होंने बस किसी स्टूडियो में वो चांद बना के उस पे चलवा दिया. And 1969 was the year जब कि officially the so-called summer of love finally came to an end. Now, throughout the 60s, there was this energy in the air. You know, this energy about arts, about music, about films. You know, हर तरफ आपको basically जो hippie movement है, जो anti-war movement है, वो नजर आ रही होती थी. People were demonstrating for peace. People were talking about love as if love is the only thing you need. And personally speaking, I don't believe it's the only thing you need. But having said that, 69 में एक free concert हुआ था Rolling Stones का, और उस पे there was a few fans who died on that concert because of mismanagement. And उस वक्त people say कि भाई that was really properly the end of the 60s. अगर हम हॉलीवुड के बारे में बात करें तो भाई it was a big year. Easy Rider was a big movie. It is about two people जो कि अपनी chopper bikes लेके रोड पर निकल जाते हैं. They don't know where they're going. They're just going. But उसका the end isn't very good, which also indicated the end of the 60s. इसके साथ साथ another big movie was Midnight Cowboy, starring Dustin Hoffman. Now इस movie ने also जीते 2 Oscars. Best Actor का Oscar जीता John Wayne ने. अगर हम Bollywood side पे देखें तो भाई it was Rajesh Khanna's year, because the top 2 movies in Bollywood were in fact Aradhana and Do Raste. इसके साथ साथ Shammi Kapoor was also doing very well for himself. How we love Shammi Kapoor, don't we? In the movie called Prince. And Lollywood, major achievement. The first Diamond Jubilee of a movie. This was the first time कि एक movie 100 weeks से ज़्यादा चली थी in cinema. And this was in fact not in Lollywood's heart Lahore, but in Karachi. Ladies and gentlemen, in Back to the Future, we've been telling you about the year 1969.
Showbiz Premier League.